It's crazy times, and I'm in my 26th year in the Sheriff's Department, and I love the Sheriff's Department. I wouldn't be here where I am right now if it wasn't for the Sheriff's Department family. For the last 26 years, the department's been very good to me, as has the community. It's always been about giving back to the community, and that's one of the reasons I got involved in law enforcement 26 years ago. It's important to me. And first I want to acknowledge, I know we've got a lot of folks in the Sheriff's Department, and those of you that are here from the Sheriff's Department, please stand up. If you're from the Sheriff's Department, please stand up. And I also have to acknowledge Chief Chris Breck from the Twin Rivers Police Department. It means a lot to have my sheriff's family here, and we all face tough times together, and we're all in together, and there's no simple answer to get rid of it. We laid off 122 deputies and 30 non-sworn, and I'll tell you what, come next June, we're going to lay off more individuals. There's a good potential for layoffs unless we change the way we do business, and we got to do that. And it starts now, it starts here today. And a little bit about me, I've been in Sacramento about 46 years now. I was actually born in France, and my dad was in the Air Force. He got transferred to Mather and ended up retiring at Mather back in '72. But I grew up here in the Sacramento area in Rancho Cordova. Went to school locally, and in 1984 I joined the Sheriff's Department. There are a couple of folks that are here right now who I came on with and worked at the courthouse during my first assignment. During that time I was an on-call and left and went to Stockton PD and took a full-time job. I spent about a year and a half at the Stockton Police Department and finally got hired here full-time at the Sheriff's Department and came back and went to the jail. This is back in about 1988, and gangs and rock cocaine were real big. A lot of problems with that, with drug dealers coming up from LA, and they made a street narcotics team, and there were basically 5 of us, 4 men and 1 lady, and our job was to go out and buy dope every night. So we went out and bought dope and sold dope from about 1988 until about 1995. All over Sacramento, got to go to LA, got to go to San Francisco, and saw a lot of bad things, and really learned a lot during that time. Eventually I went to the gang unit, and worked as a detective, and I spent a year over the Department of Justice on the Asset Forfeiture Task Force. Promoted to sergeant, went to the gang unit again, and became the spokesman in 1996. So I did that for about 3 years, and eventually promoted to lieutenant, and worked in at the courthouse in grant writing and research, and in personnel, and I became a captain. And as a captain, I worked in a couple of patrol divisions in Northwest. In Central Division, I was in charge of the academy, was in charge of the main jail, work release division, and right now I'm over in charge of high-tech crimes, and we're responsible for the entire Central Valley. And I'm in charge of a 51 agency unit, state, federal, and local, and our primary mission is ICAC, Internet Crimes Against Children. So we do all the child pornography investigations for Northern California, and we do the identity theft. So folks are out there doing forgery and fraud with credit cards, driver's licenses, and checks. We do those type of investigations. So that's been a good portion of my career during the past 26 years in the Sheriff's Department. And for the past 21 years, I've worked at Cal Expo in the gang unit. So this year is actually my 21st year out there, and had a great time doing that. And then going back to 2000, Elk Grove became a city. I went ahead and threw my name in the hat and was fortunate to be Elk Grove's first mayor. So right now I'm in my 10th year in Elk Grove and my 3rd term, which expires in 2012. So Elk Grove's been a great city.